How to lose fat for beginners. In this video, I will give you 6 tips on how to get started. Let's go. Do you want to get rid of your excess body fat that you might have, but you don't really know where to get started or how to get started? And this is the right video for you. In this video, I'll explain really quick what the foundation for long-term fat loss is, so how you can get rid of the body fat and keep the body fat off. So these 6 tips are the starting point for your fat loss journey. And everybody needs these, because if you fail to apply these tips, you will probably gain the body fat back sooner or later. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, tip number 1. This might sound super basic and obvious, but then again, it's not so obvious because a lot of people actually fail when it comes to applying this tip. It is being aware of what you're eating. A lot of people just put so much food into their mouth throughout the day without thinking about it. Like sitting in front of the TV, just snacking. It's like a habit for so many people. They have no idea how many nuts they put into their mouth at this point, right? And then it's like 600 calories of nuts in like 3 minutes or something. Or they have a pizza and mostly processed foods all the time and they keep snacking throughout the day. Think about what you eat and think about how much you actually eat and maybe even reflect, why are you even eating right now? Is it like a habit? Or are you hungry? So just reflecting about how much you eat, what you eat, and why you eat can impact your decisions already so much. So that was tip number 1. Okay, tip number 2. Make the better decision. Let me explain what this means. Example, breakfast. Are you gonna have 1 pancake or are you gonna have 4 pancakes? Are you gonna have the big pizza with extra cheese or just a small pizza with some vegetables? Are you gonna put 3 spoons of sugar into your coffee? Or maybe no sugar? Are you gonna have a big piece of cake or maybe just 1 cookie? Or maybe no cookie? And then you're at the movies. Are you gonna have a huge bag of popcorn with extra butter on top? Or just a small bag of popcorn? Are you gonna ride your bike to work? Or are you gonna take the car? Are you gonna take the stairs? Or are you gonna take the elevator? These are all small things. But imagine doing this every day and always making the better decision. Just imagine how much you can already achieve just by making the better decision every time. So that was tip number 2, really powerful. Let's go to tip number 3, a really important one. Perfection doesn't exist. Perfection will harm you. What does this mean? There is no perfection when it comes to dieting and losing weight. But a lot of people still try to do everything perfect. This simply leads to a lot of stress because they simply can't do it. A lot of stress will lead to not being able to continue doing this. You can't keep doing something that's so fucking stressful. And it will be stressful, like I said, because you can't reach perfection. It doesn't work. You will always fail at some point. The process of losing weight and trying to diet and developing new habits is really messy. So you will fail, you will try this, you will try that, you will do that. Some things work, some don't. And the whole process takes time and is messy. So it is to be expected that you fail. Now, don't think in terms of black or white. It's fine to fail. You had a cookie? Yeah, well, doesn't matter. Afterwards, you just continue with your process, with your diet. But most people have a cookie and they're like, fuck, I fucked up. Oh, fuck, okay. Fuck this, I'm gonna have 10 more cookies and eat cake, I failed, whatever, fuck it. No, that's wrong. Don't think in terms of black or white. There's no perfection. This messy process is the process. That's how it works. Just be a little bit better with time. You just eat 1 cookie less every day. Trust the process and just continue. All right, that was tip number 3. Now tip number 4, 5, and 6 are more practical tips. Let's go. Tip number 4, increase the quality of your food. What does this mean? This means slowly going from processed foods, or mainly processed foods, to more unprocessed foods. Slowly, step by step. You might eat high sugar cereal, switch to oats. You might drink fruit juice every morning, switch to eating fresh fruits. You like to eat processed burger meat, switch to eating chicken breast. Instead of having fries, you can have oven-baked potato slices. And instead of snacking on like gummy bears, maybe consider snacking on some fresh fruit. So this is how you slowly switch to high quality foods. And this helps on so many levels. This will improve your health, digestion, your performance with sports at the gym. It will help you stay more full while slowly reducing calories in the long run. So really powerful tip. So tip number 5, and this is one of the keys for long-term success with losing weight, really important, and it is switching to high volume foods. What does this mean? This means that you eat more of the foods that are high in volume but low in calories. So that ratio, you want a lot of food for little calories, because you will stay full and satisfied, and that enables you to keep doing this. This enables you to have long-term success because you will always feel full and satisfied while reducing calories. And the fuller you feel, the less likely you are to overeat. So the typical high-volume foods are obviously vegetables, but then also fruits like strawberries, berries in general are really good. Then potatoes. When you compare potatoes to rice, they have way less calories and way more volume. And also dairy products can be a good idea. So there are a lot of options. So just move slowly towards eating more high volume foods to have long-term success with your weight loss. All right, now the last tip, tip number 6, eat more protein. Protein will help you to feel more full, and it also ensures that you'll be able to gain extra muscle mass, which will also help you in the long run to stay lean and to keep the body fat off. Or it will at least help you to maintain the muscle that you have right now, because you do not want to lose muscle mass while dieting. You want to lose the right weight, you want to lose the fat weight, not the muscle weight. So lean protein sources are lean meat like chicken or beef, fish, eggs, or mainly the egg whites, dairy products, low-fat dairy products, but then also like beans and lentils, also green vegetables. All these things, also protein powders of all sorts. You will get enough protein every day if you just make sure that every meal you have has a lean protein source in it. And I would recommend to eat around 4 to 5 meals a day. So these 6 tips are the things you need to get right first. These are the foundation for everything else. So before you start talking about your macros, your calories, just in general, these are the basic things, also in that exact order, that you need to think about first. What are your thoughts on this topic? Are you trying to lose weight right now? What do you struggle with? Let me know in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed this video and got some value from it. You would help me so much if you would give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Thanks so much. I'm Len from All You Can Eat Fitness. See you next time.